Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our annual Danvers Public Schools Jazz and Acapella Night. My name's Alex Grover. I'm the high school choral director here, and on behalf of myself and Mr. Daniels and Mr. Saeta, we're so pleased to welcome you here to our Danvers High School auditorium. This event is one of the most anticipated of our year, and we're so grateful for your attendance, as this is like a big fundraiser concert for us, and it helps support a lot of our programming throughout the school year. So I'm going to just kick it off tonight and introduce our jazz band director for the middle school, Mr. Jason Saeta.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here tonight. It means the world to me to see this crowd just so full every single time and honestly share our love for jazz. And not only with you guys, but with these wonderful students on stage. Which brings me to these guys. Please give it up for the 7th grade jazz band, everybody. This is their first official concert on stage. This is where the love of jazz starts, and eventually they just make their way over there and they join that sea of jazz musicians that you see over there. Everybody, we're going to get started with our first song. It's called Monkey See, Monkey Do. It's going to feature Cam Sheeting on the bari sax, Spencer McLarkey on the trumpet, Elliot Palmer on the tenor saxophone. Hope you enjoy. Give it up for our soloists one more time, everybody. Give it up for our soloists. Ladies and gentlemen, I love starting with a tune like that because that's called the blues. And everything you're about to hear on stage tonight is based off of that, the blues. Everything comes from the blues. So we start right at 7th grade. We start with improvisation. And if you come to our concert next week, you're going to hear us do another blues song where they learn everything by ear. And they learn how to improvise by ear. And the drummer does everything by ear. The piano player does everything by ear. We don't actually read any music. We just know what the blues is. And that's the fundamental part of jazz. So thank you for listening to that, guys. We appreciate it. Going from the blues into a little bit more gospel and more funk gospel, we're going to end our set here with a song called Mercy, Mercy, Mercy. Thank you for listening to the 7th grade jazz band, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. Mercy, Mercy, Mercy. That right there is the love of jazz starts. Thank you so much, everybody. 7th grade, nice job. Good job. Great. Come up here. Let's do it.
All right, we're almost ready for our next act tonight. Before we do that, I want to give a special shout out. You might have noticed him around the auditorium or the front of the auditorium or just everywhere because that's how awesome he is. We implemented a new position this year at Danvers High School called the Auditorium House Manager. And that position is making sure all of our performing arts events and some others run smoothly. And it's gone really well so far because of who's doing it. And so I just want to give a big shout out to Mr. Jeff Daniels for everything he's done to help make these events go. I'm now going to hand it back over to Mr. Jason Sayeda and the 8th grade jazz band.
about that, huh? Yeah. Nice job. Nice job. Some high energy stuff right there. And I get to work with that every other day. That's great. Nice job to our soloists. We have Julia Viatora on the alto saxophone and Brad Vinci on the second record. Just gonna call it right now. Give a shout out to our rhythm section. This is one of the finest rhythm sections right there ever. Yeah, give that for me. So, last year we did a song called Song for My Father. It was a really fun Latin tune that we played, and really enjoyed it a lot. And as I was listening back to that and looking up the song for my father on Google and stuff like that, the song came up called Song for My Daughter. I said, let's do that. That sounds great. And I listened to it and it featured a trumpet player, and I was like, I got just the guy for that. His name is Adam Wolf. Give it up from Adam, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. This is featuring Adam Luck on Song for My Daughter. Somewhere in this audience is my daughter right now, and if she could say thank you, I guarantee she would say it 1,000 times. Everybody, one more time for Adam, please. Thank you, tune if you wouldn't mind if we play one more for you here. I usually pick songs that are like real jazz music, but sometimes you have music that's like written for just middle school or just high school and things like that. And I tend to stay away from those usually, but this one, when I listened to it, it caught my ear because right over here we have one of the most incredible drummers I have ever worked with. I thought, if I'm gonna do this, it's gonna be this year, because you know. So, we're gonna close it out with this one called "Catch You on the Flip Side." It's gonna feature Emma over there on the piano and Zach. Thank you so much for having me.
just the start for them for this season. They've got a busy, busy winter and spring. They're playing at the Backbeat Brewery in Beverly coming up in March. They're going to be at the Endicott Jazz Festival. And one that we want to highlight is on March 6th. They're going to be one of the opening groups for the Big Band Blast. So they're going to be opening act for the professional group that's playing that concert. And so really looking forward to hearing them tonight. Big thanks to Mr. Saeta and his commitment to our jazz students. So here's the Falcon Blues High School Jazz Band.
guitar. David on the piano. Danny on the tenor sax. Jace on the trombone. How about you give up the entire high school jazz band up here, ladies and gentlemen? I love working with these guys. It's phenomenal. It's hard to get out the door at like 6:30 after working with middle schoolers all day long. It's fun. It's fun. But it's I never want to leave. But as soon as I get there, I'm reminded of why I love coming and seeing these kids. You know, not kids anymore, maybe. I'm not even sure anymore. But working with them from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock once a week, and just it's sometimes just the highlight of my week to hear them play such wonderful music. So guys, thank you so much for doing that. We're going to move on to a tune called Green Dolphin Street. That one featured Thomas on trumpet. Ryan on the Barry sax. What's great about this group is, done this for like 3 years now, and we've lost some really heavy hitters in this jazz band, like really strong players, and you always wonder like who's going to come up and take their spot. And what's phenomenal is we have a solid group of freshmen in this group. Hey freshmen, if you get there, can you just raise your hand for me, please? Yeah, go for the freshmen. And it's awesome to know that we just have more and more jazz musicians just coming up through here and get right up to play with these guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out tonight, listening to our jazz ensembles, and just loving music in our schools. It's fantastic to see you all again tonight, and having a lot of fun up here. Thank you so much, and we're going to close this one out with a tune by Chuck Mangione called "Feels So Good." May you rest in peace. Here we go. Feels so good. Oh, it's going to feature G on the trumpet, of course. Give it up for him, everyone.
12 to 15 minute intermission. It'll end at 8:10. So come back to your seats at 8:10. We got a year-long 50-50 out there. We got a fundraiser for our music trip to Disney, lots of concessions. And we'll see you back here on 8:10. Thank you so much. All right, hope everyone had a nice intermission. We're going to get started with the acapella portion of our night. And before we bring out the next group, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about them. This is our full chorus from Danvers High School. It's comprised of all three of our choral classes that meet during the day. This is an event every year that is sort of like a benchmark for the students because we do a little bit more intricate repertoire. It's like further into the year, and it's a fun one because they vote on the shirt color that we have. They vote on the songs, and I want to give a shout out because the first song was arranged by one of our students, JJ Murphy. So thanks to JJ for all his arranging. We didn't do this on purpose, but the first song is by the Cranberries, and the shirt is cranberries, so it kind of all worked out. So I'm going to bring them out to sing it for you. Here is our concert chorus, and they're going to be singing two songs for you, starting with Linger by the Cranberries. It's going to feature Sammy Roscola and Tessa McGloin.
If you have the time, don't let it burn, don't let it fade. I'm sure I'm not being rude, but it's just your attitude. It's tearing me apart, it's ruining every day. I swore I would be true, and honey, so did you. So why are you holding her hand? Is that the way we stand? We lie
You'll notice a big set change from the first half to the second half. Just like to thank our stage crew that Mr. Daniels put together for us. So, our next ensemble tonight has been a staple at this event for a long time. I've been working in the Daniels Public Schools, this is my 14th year, and I think that this ensemble and different forms of it have been coming to this event before I was even here. So we're really grateful to have them. This year's a little bit special in that they've just gone through a little bit of a rebrand. And we're also proud that one of our Daniels High School alums is their director. So I'm just going to introduce them now. Here is Harmony North Shore, directed by class of 2015 from Daniels High School, Mr. Billy Carlson.
We are Harmony North Shore. I bet a bunch of you came out looking for the North Shoremen, but they don't exist anymore. We've decided to become a mixed chorus. So ladies and gentlemen, the first thing I'm going to tell you is that if you love what you hear, you would love to hear and learn the type of music that we sing. It's open for everybody. So, Catherine here, this is her first performance with us tonight. What's even more amazing is an hour ago, she actually just auditioned, and she's now a full-blown member. So we are a competition chorus. We go out and we compete against other groups from all over the country. The district that we're from is the New England district. So our district reaches from Pennsylvania all the way through Canada. And we have a show coming up in April this year down in Cape Cod, we think. It's still TBD. So the first song that we're going to sing to you is one of the songs that we are talking about singing for this competition. So we love to travel, so folks, let's get away from it all. So we have been learning a lot of great music. That song is a really old tune. I guarantee a lot of you younger folks don't know it. That was an old Frank Sinatra tune. Frank is a crooner, had a fantastic voice. But the music that we're learning up here, I know for a fact that a bunch of you have had our director as your music teacher. So ladies and gentlemen, we wouldn't be able to do what we do without our director. So if you would, please give a hand to Professor Dr. Now, when folks think about barbershop, they wonder, what exactly is barbershop? So barbershop singing is a style of acapella. Acapella is obviously singing without musical instruments, just pure voice. Barbershop is a particular style of acapella that has 4 parts: a tenor, a lead, a baritone, and a bass. And for the most part, unlike acapella music, where you have one person singing the lead and everybody else sings the oohs and the ahs behind them as an accompaniment, in barbershop, all 4 people sing, for the most part, all the same words, just in 4-part harmony. Every note should be a chord. So when people think about barbershop, they think about 4 guys or gals, or guys and gals, standing around singing some of the old tunes, you know, the 60s, 70s stuff, barbershop, doo-wop. But we're going to bring out for you the 2024 Novice Northeast Champions, a group called Foreshadow. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Billy Carlton, Mr. Steve O'Connell, Mr. Joel Maxwell. My name is Skip Whitman.
I will say, if anyone in here is a Billy Joel fan, we're going to do a little Billy Joel classic. This is Lullaby.
Good night, my angel, time to close your eyes and save these questions for another day. I think I know what you've been asking me. I think you know what I've been trying to say. I promised I would never leave you, and you should always go wherever you
again, as I said, we're a competition chorus. By the way, we rehearse on Wednesday nights. So who here has a Wednesday night free and wants to go sing with us? All right. So this next song is one that we sang in our last competition. It's going to be our last song for the evening for you. It's a fantastic song that all of you know. Is written by Sir Elton John. So, ladies and gentlemen, we love you. Thank you so much for having us up here every year. We love to come here and be a part of this. It just gives us goosebumps. It really does. Especially, we want to thank all of the parents out here for supporting your kids in music and art and all the wonderful things that they do, that they can be creative and expressive. You parents, you're the ones that deserve it. Don't worry, your kids will get over it later. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, can you feel the love tonight?
Give it up one more time for Harmony North Shore. So our next group, I had the pleasure of falling into directing this group this year, and it's been a privilege, and I'm really looking forward to them performing on the stage here tonight. They've been working really hard for the past few months on Tuesday nights, coming up here to our space at the high school. And so this is a middle school group, and I actually, we've been doing some collaboration, and I have some of the high school singers in this group tonight as well. So it's been really fun making the connection between middle school and high school and making some music together. And so again, this is a treat for me to introduce. So I'm so excited to have you here tonight, Hawks in Harmony.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. I was running from my brother and his friends. And teeth to the sweet perfume on the mountain grass I rolled down. I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart, broke it here, made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the roaring fields in so long. Oh, how I've grown, and I can't wait to go on my way. Driving at 19 down those country lanes, singing to the tiny dancer, and I miss the way that you make me feel, and it's real when we watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. I'm on my way. I still remember these old country lanes when we did not know the answers, and I miss the way that you make me feel, and it's real when we watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill.
Cam and Naya. And here's our last song featuring Hadley and Julia, Rolling in the Deep. Thank you so much.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and spilling me out the dark.
All right, so next up we have our two high school acapella groups. Before we have our last two acts of the night, I just want to do some thank yous. I'd like to thank our whole booster support organization, the Danvers Performing Arts Collaborative, and especially Shanae Hampy, who's the VP of our music concert season board, helping to coordinate everything you see from the house tonight. Thanks to Shanae and the music concert season board. I also want to thank our administration, who has been abundantly supportive of the performing arts this year, and we're really excited about the trajectory of our programs moving forward. Speaking of which, we have some upcoming events here at the high school. Next week are our middle school concerts. So on Tuesday, 6th grade band and chorus, 7th grade band and chorus is on Wednesday, and then 8th grade band and chorus is on Thursday. I'm sure we'll see some of you here for that. And we're looking forward to the middle school concert week. And then shortly after, a couple weeks later, we are hosting Holton Richmond Middle School's production of Legally Blonde Jr., which a lot of those Hudson Harmony kids are in as well. So we hope you'll come out to see that. Tickets are on sale on the website, danversperformingarts.org. You all have tickets tonight, so you went there. So I trust that you know how to get them. All right. Also, just thanks to the parents. You guys are awesome for supporting us and coming out, driving to and from rehearsals. It's just a treat to work with all of your students, and thanks for bringing your friends and family into our performances as well. So I think we're ready. Awesome. Our next group is one of our acapella groups at Danvers High School. They have two songs to sing for you tonight. This is Skywave.
Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Looking at it now, it all seems so simple. We were lying on your couch. I remember you took a Polaroid of us and discovered the rest of the world is black and white. We weren't screaming color. And I remember thinking, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear? In the clear yet? Good. Looking at it now, last December, we were built to fall apart, to fall back together. Your necklace hanging from my neck, the night we couldn't quite forget, we decided to move the furniture so we could dance, baby, like we stood a chance. To paper airplanes flying, flying, flying. And I remember thinking, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? In the clear yet? Good. Wood. Are we out of the woods? Wood, wood. Are we in the clear? Out of the wood, wood. Are we out of the woods? Wood, wood. Are we in the clear? Out of the wood? Are we out of the woods? Wood, wood. Are we in the clear? Out of the wood, wood. Are we out of the woods? Wood, wood. Are we in the clear? Out of the wood, wood. Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear? Out of the wood, wood. Are we out of the woods? Wood, wood. Are we in the clear? Wood, wood. Are we out of the woods? 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 Are we in the clear? Remember when the breaks too soon? 20 stitches in the hospital room. You started crying, baby, I did too. When the sun came up, I was looking at you. Remember when I couldn't take the heat? I walked out, said I'm setting you free. The monsters turned out to be just trees. You were looking at me. You were looking at me. You were looking at me. Are we in the clear? Are we in the clear? Are we in the clear? In the clear yet?
Thank you, Skywave. We'd also like to give a shout out to our sound engineer, Jason Tucker, back there on our iPad. Jason also sings with the chorus too, but there's so much to do on this night. He just needs to be back in his primary job there, and he's working really hard, and we all really appreciate him enhancing our sound up here. So thanks so much to Jason. This is his last Jazz and Acapella night. He's a senior. We're going to be really sad to see him go. So thanks so much, Jason. I actually didn't mentioned, another upcoming event that is happening here in our high school auditorium a week from Sunday on January 25th. And Danvers High School will be hosting a quarterfinal for the Varsity Vocals International Championship of High School Acapella. So we'll have a lot of different schools here competing in the first round of that tournament, one of which is our acapella group, which you'll be able to see tonight. And so I'm just going to explain a little bit about that, what that is, before they show you their performance. And this tournament is acapella groups, high school acapella groups compete at different regions throughout the United States. And there's quarterfinals and semifinals, and two groups make it on from the quarterfinal, one group makes it on from the semifinal, and the finals are in New York City in April. And so it's a 10-minute time limit that you prepare, so you can do as many songs as you want in that time period. We have about 3 songs that you'll see in this set tonight that is in preparation for that tournament on the Sunday, and part of it is judged musically and also judged visually. So this next group you'll see doing a little bit of, we call it movement, sometimes choreography, but it's not really dancing, it's more just like moving. And we're really looking forward to performing this set this year. Another shout out to JJ Murphy. He's done a couple of the songs in this set tonight, so thanks to JJ for arranging those. And you'll also notice, if you were here last year, you'll hear one of the songs we sang last year because we liked it so much we wanted to kind of center this year's ICHSA set around it, and it's called Innocent by Taylor Swift, so it's bookended by a couple other songs that JJ arranged, and I think it's pretty fun. So I'll stop talking and let them get to it. Here is Falcon Eyes with their ICHSA set 2026.
Hey Lord, you know I'm tired. Hey Lord, you know I'm tired. Hey Lord, you know I'm tired of tears. Hey Lord, just cut me I guess you really did it this time. Left yourself in your warpath. Lost your balance on a tightrope. Lost your mind trying to get it back. figured right down to you. Wasn't it beautiful, running wild till you fell asleep, before the monsters caught up to you? It's okay, just wait and see. Your string of lights are still bright to me. Oh, who you are is not what you've been. You're still an innocent. It's okay, life is a tough crowd. 32 and still growing up now. Who you are is not what you did. You're still an innocent. Time turns flames to embers. You'll have new Septembers. Every one of us is messed up too. Lives change like the weather. I hope you'll remember. Today is never too late to be brand new. Lost your balance on a tightrope. Lost your mind trying to get it back. Would you believe me now if I told you I got caught up in the way? Almost gave it away. Would you hear me out if I told you I was terrified for days? Thought I was gonna break. Oh, I couldn't stop it, tried to slow it all down. Crying in the bathroom, had to figure it out. With everyone around me saying, you must be so happy now. Oh, if you keep reaching out, then I'll keep coming back. And if you're gone for good, then I'm okay with that. If you leave the light on, then I'll leave the light on. And I am finding out there's just no other way, that I'm still dancing at the end of the day. If you leave the light on, then I'll leave the light on. You're still an innocent. catch me on the way down. Never been less empty, all I feel is free now.
Thank you all very much. Have a good night.